Right now, I'm being joined by eminent film director Abhimanyu Kukreja. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, the first question: how are you feeling to be here in the festival?
It's an awesome feeling because Northeast India is quite passionate about rock and roll music, and a lot of my film shooting happened in Guwahati and Shillong. So, to have an India premiere in the Brahmaputra Valley Film Festival is an awesome feeling.
So, how did the idea of making a movie, a documentary movie, that is something that never happened. Like we had movies like Rock On and all, but they didn't show exactly the rock scenario in the country. But your movie tries to portray that. How would you? Can you please explain about that?
Well, it's a documentary, so it's not a feature fiction film like Rock On and Rockstar, for example. It's all fiction. What we have done is the real life of and the real history of rock and roll music in India, and try to portray every era of the history of rock and roll, say starting from the 1960s to the 1970s, 80s, 90s, and musicians who happen to play music in those eras are the one who have been speaking about in the film what they had seen and how they have seen the evolution of rock and roll in India.
So how was the experience? How was the journey of making the movie? What kind of how the journey that how much investment was required, and how easy was it or how hard was it to come up with a movie, and thinking about whether people will accept it or not.
First of all, it was about passion. I didn't even think about it whether people will like it or people won't like it. Now the film is being appreciated, which is a different story. But when we started, it was a passion project for me and two of my co-producers who helped me, Saurav Datta and Elizabeth Coffey. And somehow, over a period of 7 years, this film took us time because there's a lot of research involved. There's not much written about Indian rock, on the internet. And when the film started, we didn't even have a Wikipedia page, say, for rock and roll in India. But now they have everything. So the journey has been tough, but at the same time, I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed meeting people, musicians, Indian rockers from the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and just to understand their story was a trip in itself.
So how would you describe the movie scenario in the region, right? There was a time when monopoly of Mumbai as the, producing good movies. But now we have, apart from Bengali and Tamil and South Indian or other regional cinemas, we have, cinemas from the region, from Assam, that are going and getting nominated for prestigious award, even winning a national award. How do you view the transition?
I personally, I was not born and raised in Mumbai, but I have done work in Bollywood films in Mumbai. I feel that for independent filmmakers, the market has opened up because of the fact that the internet has come in. You have things like Netflix, Hotstar, Amazon, where a lot of independent films are getting accepted and the filmmakers are being paid for that, which is a good thing. So, what is happening in Assam at the moment? I mean, I've seen a lot of Assamese film directors have come, and there's some India premiere also that happened. I met Mr. Dalton, who had the opening film. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that festivals like this are happening. It should actually happen in every region of India. North India should have a Dharamsala Film Festival. Here you have a Brahmaputra Valley Film Festival. Central India should have its own thing because India is such a vast country that one IFFI or one MAMI will not do the job. You do need regional festival to pick up those regional filmmakers who are independent and looking to get more finances by showcasing their work first.
Thank you so much, sir. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much for having me.
So that was eminent film director Mr. Abhimanyu Kukreja speaking exclusively to East Mojo.